Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to part 2. We are going to be making the daughter batii. Now here I am just using the leftover materials from my own personal batii. My daughter is 4 years old, so my leftover will fit her if I just connect the pieces together. And this is what I'm doing. I am putting them on top of each other, pretty side spacing, and I'm gonna sew right along here. Once you sew everything, this is how it is going to look. Now, when I folded it in to go ahead and take her dress measurements, I did notice that it was short. So now we are going to add another piece towards the bottom to make it longer. This is the second biggest piece that I can find that is smaller than the two pieces that I've already connected, and I'm just adding it on here. If you watched part 1, this piece that I'm adding towards the bottom, it is the piece that I have cut off from the sleeve. If you do not have enough materials left for your child, or you are new, whether you are making a batii or an abaya, if your child is under 5 years old, you will need 1.5 yards. If your child is 5 years old through 10, you will need 2 yards. And anything above that, including adults, then you will need 3 yards. When you're connecting pieces, there's always going to be extra pieces of either the side, the front. Just make sure you cut them all off to make sure these ends and sides are even. And just for the curious Georges, if y'all want to know how long is the piece that I connected, it is 65 inches long and it is also 29 inches width. Again, my daughter is 4 years old, so if yours is around mine's, then these are the measurements that you will need, or just follow the measurements that I've recommended prior. I was just double checking here to make sure the length will fit her, and it is 32 inches. All right, let's get started. For the measurement, the exact places that you measured for yourself, it is going to be the same places that you will be measuring for your daughter. The only difference, it is going to be the neck area. So for the neck for a child, it is 3 inches down and 2 inches across. And if your child has a bigger head, before you hem the neck, just go ahead and check it on their head first. And if they need room, just add a little bit of room. Kids are really unpredictable because they have very big heads. 3 inches down and 2 inches across works perfectly for mine. Even if she has braids, I kind of got to squeeze it in a little bit, but it's perfect because if you make it too big, it is going to be way too big around their neck area. All right, first measurement is the elbow cross. You will measure from their elbow all the way across to the other elbow, and then you're going to divide that number by 2. Before you mark it down, add 1 inch seam allowance and then mark it down. Since kids' batii don't really need to be long sleeve, you're just going to indicate their armhole. You will measure all the way down to 6. It is perfectly fine to just cut straight across, but I'm going to cut mine's diagonal just to give my daughter a little bit of a room. Kids play, run, they kick, just so that she can have enough room and she's not being trapped. I'm just giving her more room. And sewing tip, everything that you make for your kids, always give them a lot of room at the bottom, especially if you're making them batiis or dresses. Always give them those extra rooms. It helps them move so they don't feel like they're trapped. And honestly, kids do way more things actively than adults, so it's best to just give them those extra rooms. And from here, that's it. You're done. You're just gonna go ahead and sew everything together. For the sleeve here, I'm just going to remeasure to that 6 one more time, and I'm gonna give it a little bit of a snip so when I am sewing, I can know where I need to stop and where I need to begin. Once that's done, open your pattern up to lay the pieces on top of each other. Remember, pretty sides together, making sure all of the ends and all of the edges are matching. Once that's done, you're going to sew the shoulders here, and then from here on the elbow, you're going to start from where we made the knot. So all the way down from both sides, hem the neck, hem the armhole, hem the bottom, and you are done. For sewing it to make our seam neat, we are going to fold it in about a quarter, fold it in again the second time, and continue sewing. And you will do that through all of the hemming that you're going to do. If you love this tutorial and you'll find it helpful, please do not forget to like, share, subscribe, turn on the notification, comment any questions, any concerns, any compliments. All of this help push out my videos and it recommends it to other people, and the more people that I see loving this kind of stuff, the more videos that I will put out. Until next time, assalamu alaikum, bye.